AWS Transit Gateway Overview. AWS Transit Gateway is a managed service that helps you connect your Amazon VPCs, AWS accounts, and on-premises networks through a central hub. As you expand globally, inter-region peering connects transit gateways together using the AWS Global Network. Your data is automatically encrypted and never travels over the public internet. Because of its central position, AWS Transit Gateway Network Manager has a unique view over your entire network, even connecting to software-defined wide area network, or SD-WAN devices. Here are some key benefits. Centralized network management. Transit Gateway simplifies network management by providing a single entry point for all connected resources, eliminating the need to manage multiple VPCs and on-premises networks separately. High scalability. Transit Gateway can handle millions of routes and support up to 5,000 VPCs and on-premises networks per transit gateway, making it ideal for customers with large and complex network environments. Cost-effective. Customers pay only for the resources they use, making it a cost-effective solution for networking needs. It also removes the need to purchase and manage expensive hardware, such as routers and switches, saving customers money on upfront costs and maintenance. Here are some key features. Security. AWS Transit Gateway integrates with Identity and Access Management, IAM, and enables you to manage access to AWS Transit Gateway securely. Using IAM, you can create and manage AWS users and groups, and use permissions to deny and allow their access to the AWS Transit Gateway. Routing. AWS Transit Gateway supports dynamic and static Layer 3 routing between Amazon VPCs and a VPN. Routes determine the next hop, depending on the destination IP address of the packet, and can point to an Amazon VPC or to a VPN connection. SD-WAN compatibility. Compatible SD-WAN partners of AWS, such as Cisco, Aruba, Silver Peak, Aviatrix, and Versa have pre-configured AWS site-to-site VPNs so that SD-WAN solutions can automate the connection of your remote sites with AWS. With AWS Transit Gateway Network Manager, you get a unified view of your network across AWS and on-premises networks.
Amazon Virtual Private Cloud, VPC Overview. Amazon Virtual Private Cloud. Amazon VPC is like your own private cloud within the AWS cloud. It lets you provision a logically isolated section of the AWS cloud, where you can launch AWS resources in a virtual network that you define. This is a virtual network dedicated to your AWS account. Alternatively, your AWS account comes with a pre-configured default VPC in each region. You can launch your resources into the default VPC right away. Amazon VPC also provides you with complete control over your virtual networking environment, including selection of your own IP address range, creation of subnets, and configuration of route tables and network gateways. To get started with creating a VPC, you must assign it with a range of private IP addresses. Amazon VPC supports IPv4 and IPv6. Your resources can communicate over IPv4 or IPv6 or both. By default, it uses the IPv4 addressing protocol. You can also bring your own IP prefixes. A VPC spans all of the availability zones in the region. After creating a VPC, you can add one or more subnets in each availability zone. A subnet is a partition of a VPC's IP address range. For example, your VPC has a total of 1,024 IP addresses, and you configure 4 subnets, each has 251 IP addresses. Each subnet must reside entirely within one availability zone. You can launch instances into subnets in multiple availability zones to improve fault tolerance and hence, building highly available applications. Creating multiple VPCs is supported. In one AWS account, you can create up to 5 VPCs per region by default. If more is required, this limit can be increased through AWS support. Now, let's talk about the key benefits of Amazon VPC. First, it is simple. Using the AWS Management Console, VPC can be quickly and easily created. You spend less time setting up and managing, so you can concentrate on building the applications that run in your VPCs. Customizable. You can easily customize the network configuration of your Amazon VPC. For example, you can create a public-facing subnet for your web servers that have access to the internet. You can also place your back-end systems, such as databases or application servers, in a private-facing subnet with no internet access. When you configure VPC to connect to your corporate network, it can serve as an extension of your own data center. In addition, VPC can also be connected to other VPCs. Secure. Amazon VPC provides multiple layer of advanced security features, such as network access control lists, NOCLs, and security groups, to enable inbound and outbound filtering at the subnet and instance level. In addition, you can store data in Amazon S3 and restrict access, so that it's only accessible from instances inside your VPC.